First Aid Friday, we're looking at what to do if something goes into your eyes. Now, I don't mean an object, I mean maybe splashing of fluid, chemicals, that sort of thing. Sand, maybe somebody threw some sand and it went into your eyes. And it's extremely painful and it's not very nice. So I've got my glasses on because I need them to read, but I'm going to take them off. Now, we use different things depending on what we are doing, depends on what type of eyewear. If you're going swimming, for example, then a lot of people put on goggles. Why? To stop the chlorine from going into our eyes and making them really sore, red, stingy, not very nice. That's great. So we protect our eyes. Remember, we've only got one vision. When it's sunny, what do? We put on sunglasses. Why? To protect our eyes and so we can see a little bit better as well. What if you're working with things like, welding or cutting machinery, wood? Well, that's when the safety glasses are going on. We wear them to protect our eyes. What about for those people that do mountain biking or skiing? What do they wear? Again, they wear the correct tool to protect their eyes. So why is it then that when we are at home, we tend not to use the protection to protect our eyes? What about when we're cooking with a chilli or an onion? Now, I know when you're cutting onions, your eyes can stream with water. That's not really that bad. But what happens if, let's say you were chopping a chilli, for example, and a little bit of splash went into your eye from the chilli? It hurts. Or you've been chopping the chilli and then you've got an itchy eye. It hurts, right? So why don't we wear protection when we are cooking? Most people don't. What about when we are cleaning our house? Maybe you're cleaning the toilet with your bleach or floor and we're spraying away and it can splash up into our eyes. Not a very good idea. So, I don't know about you, but me, when I'm doing my housework, on go the goggles. Now, you might laugh at me, but I don't care because I've got to look after my vision, right? The quickest route of entry into our body is through our eyes. Our eyes can absorb. So, if you can imagine you're working with chemicals and they splash into your eyes, it's painful, it can cause very serious damage, and it can go into the bloodstream, which can make it even worse. So what are we going to do then? Let's say you did get something into your eye, the sand, the bleach, the chilli. We want to flush it out. We want to flush it out with water. Now, everybody in their home, I think, has got access to water, which is great. So you can get water. If you're at work, I'm sure you've got water as well. It doesn't need to be fancy water, just water. Whichever eye it's gone into, whether it's bleach or sand or mud or dirt or eyelash, you want that person to put their head back. You want them to tilt their head to the eye that's been injured. And you're going to get the water, now I hope the lid is on, and you're going to pour it and pour it and pour it and pour it and keep pouring and pouring and pouring. Now here's the thing though, if you've ever got something in your eye, you go, my eye, and all your eyes, squeeze shut like that. How on earth are you going to get water into it? Here's the thing, and I'm going to use this example of driving your car and a bird poops on your windscreen. Typical. They normally do it just after you've been to the car wash or had your car wash, right? So you've now got bird poop on. If you just put your windscreen wipers on, just the windscreen wipers, yeah, it's just going to rub it in even more. So what do? You put your squishers on, you go, squirt, 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 and the windscreen wipers. And eventually, the bird poop will disappear. Our eyes are the same. So imagine you've got something in your eye. Maybe it is chilly, maybe you've rubbed your eye, maybe it's sand, maybe it is bleach, okay? And you go, oh, that's really sore. As soon as you start pouring water, yeah, eventually you will start taking the brave pills and eventually your eye will start to move and it will start to blink. Blinking is good. Blinking is the windscreen wipers, yeah? And now we've got the windscreen solution. So adding the two together and that blinking is good. And eventually you will get whatever it is in the eye, whether it is onion, chili, bleach, sand, removed. Now, what are you going to do if you don't have access to water? Maybe you're walking along the beach. Maybe you're on holiday. Now, some people do carry a first aid kit. Most people don't. I would strongly advise, though, that you have a first aid kit in your car. So when you get back to your vehicle, then you can get to the first aid kit and inside at your work environment, you may have these. All this is sterilised water, nothing more fancy than that. Again, snap off the top, head back, tilt the head to the injured eye and just flush. Remember that blink. Job sorted. Okay? So just be mindful, not just in the work environment. In the work environment, you get given your PPE, the goggles, the hard helmet, the high vis. But what about when you are at home? Do you always protect your eyes when you are doing any work? Think about it. I'm Sarah, and I am owner, trainer of First Aid at Work Aberdeen and Aberdeenshire in partnership with Mini First Aid. And if you are needing to get your certification updated or get a first aid course at work, then I've got a class coming up in April and you may wish to book on it. But from me to you right now, happy Friday, keep safe and look after your eyes. Bye.